As coverage you can count on begins with parts of Augusta that need to be cleaned up big time. News Channel 6's Ashley Jones live now near one of the city's biggest eyesores just off Washington Road. Ashley?
Yeah, Brad, I took a walk under the I-20 bridge located here on Washington Road earlier today, and there I saw just piles of trash just kind of stacked up in the corners of the pillars there. I saw empty cigarette boxes, broken bottles, cans, just anything that you can think of. But I also saw several homeless people just kind of camped out, sleeping under that bridge as well.
It's not just a Washington Road bridge. It's they're on Riceboro Road. They're on the 15th Street. I mean, they're all around the city of Augusta.
Christopher Mullins is the founder of the Freddie Mae Foundation. They work with the homeless and low-income families. He says around the first week of April, many of the area homeless are forced to move from areas they frequent.
Yes, before COVID really hit badly, I've had some clients that have come to me and told me that, they have been given tickets to go here or that they've been moved here.
He says those procedures are simply putting a Band-Aid on the issue of homelessness in the city. And he says it's wrong to do that just when the Masters comes around.
Because I think of humanity more than I think of a dollar. And I think we have to look at that. If we were in that situation, would people be looking at us as a human being or looking at us as an object to say, let us push this around?
The Richmond County Marshal's office, code enforcement, and the sheriff's office work to clean up some of those problem areas in the city, but they say it's a year-round job.
The Marshal's office puts nothing special in place for the Masters.
Lieutenant Terry Norman with the Marshal's office says they specifically deal with the trash that's left behind by the homeless.
Do try to find the people who are responsible and hold them accountable.
And that means issuing citations. That's regardless if that person responsible is homeless or not.
You are not free from being held to the standard of the law. No littering is no littering. If you have trash, throw your trash away.
Commissioner Jordan Johnson, who also heads the city's homeless task force, says the homeless population is steadily increasing in Augusta, but confirms there aren't any special plans in place to clean up the issue just because of Masters Week.
I don't think that there's been anything particularly done specifically for Masters Week as far as homeless individuals go on Washington Road. In general, the efforts to get folks off the street has been happening since the beginning of the homeless task force.
Now, Lieutenant Terry Norman from the Marshal's office says that they have not done a point-in-time count as of yet, but he says just from patrolling this area and across the CSRA, the homeless population has gone up. And again, we don't have those numbers as of yet, but when we do, we will deliver those to you. But for now, live here in Augusta, I'm Ashley Jones, WJBF, News Channel 6.